All right, here we are. Great, amazing news. I got a contract this month with Ignition Casino. So I'm super excited. Shout out to them. When someone supports content creators like this by giving a contract, actually making decent money off of making content, it's a massive support, especially for me, since most of my income is from playing. So just having another source of income is absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to start getting this set up as everyone comes. Welcome, everyone. And this is going to be super exciting because, as I mentioned, I got Ignition reached out to me last month, and we made a pretty amazing contract with them. I'm going to make a good amount of content. It's going to be live streams, long format. How do I gotta mute that, don't I? A lot of long format content, live stream, shorts, and some stories about it. So let me just get setting up the stream. We're gonna play some 25 No Limit. I'm gonna share it as well on my social media. 2 tables. Appreciate the patience with everyone as they show up. If you're hearing that noise, I'll fix it. It is my Discord that is amazingly pretty active. I just have it on my computer right now, and it's making some noise, so I'll figure out how to take that off when it pops out. And anyways, let's just set up the tables really quick. Here's the first one. I'm sorry if in any moment you hear a baby or kids crying. For the most part, I'm going to be doing this at 7 p.m. Just today, this is the first one. I'm getting myself situated. And, all right, whatever. I don't want to fold that, but priority is setting this up. So, table 2, webcam. Let me take this off for a second. Priority right now is setting this up. So let's just, I'm back, sit on next hand. Just giving away a few cents here and there to be able to set this up. All right. We're almost all set. Thank you everyone for your patience. If you're showing up and you're just having to watch this, sit here. All right, we are all set. So let me just make sure this is good and going, and I will get right to it and we'll start playing. I haven't played online in a while. Just been grinding a bunch of just live. I've been playing a bunch of hours. I think, how many hours I've been playing? I think last month in July I played like 140. So averaging a good amount. So anyways, let me just post this really quick on a story to get more people. All right. Let me click Ignition. What's up, guys? Awesome and Poker showing up. Awesome, man. Glad you guys. Thank you, everyone. And I appreciate the patience. I'm almost set. And yeah, a little nervous, honestly, because I haven't streamed in a while. So it's just such a different hustle than just playing live and filming. So yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place. But yeah, let me just set this up. And I got to show my Discord really quick. And that is it. And we're good to go. And we're going to play. Thank you guys for all your patience. Let me see. I'm not going to promote it on this video because this is just for Ignition, but I do have my Discord going on. If you check out my previous videos, you will find the link. All right, that's it. We're set. Let's play some poker, everyone. Thank you. Everyone's here. We're going to play some good old 25 No Limit. So let's get right to it and let's hang out. Anyone wants to talk, bring out subjects, always happy to talk about what's going on. That's why I definitely like doing the live streams. I do miss it, just talking live with people and being able to share and catch up. And yeah, let me set this up. 0.62. Let me copy that. We got two hands going on, so I'm gonna raise in the button with 8-6 suited. I think that's definitely good enough. And what one is for sure good enough, I get 3-bet. I gotta get used to that. Getting 3-bet in it doesn't happen that often in live. So yeah, I guess this one you just let it go. How's it going, man? Poker King, thank you for joining. Oh wow, there's a lot of crying back there. I'm sorry guys, but at least we're getting premiums. And we get 3-bet again, and definitely here I'm gonna call with ace queen off, and we're getting a bunch of hands because over here we got pocket jacks, and we're definitely gonna 3-bet this against the small blind that raises. Here he c-bets, and I just think we let it go, right? I mean, that's definitely not a board, so I'm gonna let it go. So those did not work out. Sorry about again the crying back there. It is their sleepy time. Usually I'm gonna do it around 7. I think that's gonna work better for the situation. All right, we got two hands, both in the small blind. Queen 8 suited and pocket 3s. We get called, and interesting flop. I'm going to check. Wow, man, 3-bet so often. These are interesting spots because I don't know. I don't know if I should be calling here against a 3-bet. I will sort of go here. I check out of position. He bets. I call. Turn is a 3. Okay. We turn a full house. If anyone knows, 33 is my favorite number, so it's always nice running good with our pocket 3s. Now, if he bets, hopefully he does, we're going to go for a check raise. And he does. Let's go. Pretty small bet. Let's make it big. Especially when he makes it that small. I'm going to be very polarized. Boom. Nice start. Turning a full house. Hopefully doesn't have 7-6 or pocket 6s. Deuce. And I'm going to overbet rip it. I mean, I don't think he's folding a 7. And the backdoor flush misses. And yeah, I think it's a cool spot to jam. So let's just rip this bad boy. And hopefully he has a 7. Maybe a little greedy. He calls. Let's go. We've got a reel. Let's go. Max value. Do you see that massive check raise and overbet? Let's go. So definitely a nice start. And with pocket 3s. That's amazing. All right. Let's keep it going. We'll be doing 3-betting now. Ace king off. That is a fun start. And with pocket 3s. That's amazing. Oh, and we get 4-bet. Do I ever call here? Let's just rip it. I think we call, right? We can call, right? 4 bets. You don't have to get it all in. Yeah, let's just call. Not the best flop. I'm not sure. I mean, he's pretty shallow, so maybe 100. We just get it all in pre-flop. Just against a 4-bet. Live in 4 bets, I don't have a 5-bet range. I just call range. We can't fold yet. Turns a 3, so not the best. If he rips it now, I guess I'm happy I didn't rip it. We're even losing against ace 4 if he was bluffing with that. We lose ace 4 suited, and yep, I'll just let it go. But definitely nice start. Gave a little chunk back there, but that's fine. I'm just so happy I doubled up with the pocket 3s. That's going to be an amazing reel. We got one because basically I'm going to be doing the contract I got with them. I'm going to be doing four reels. Sorry. The contract I'm doing with them, I'm doing 4 live streams a month. And from those live streams, I'm going to make 4 long format videos for YouTube and 8 reels. So basically, I need 2 decent hands for every vlog to be able to make reels. And we definitely have one really good one. Everyone that's joining, thank you for being here. I think everything is set, but just in case something sounds off or doesn't seem great, just let me know. I want this to sound and look great. I'm trying my best. I want this month to be amazing. I'm going to put a bunch of work into it because I want this to keep on going. This is a 1-month contract with Ignition, but if they like it, you know, if they like the content and they get a lot of new people showing up because of my content, I'll get renewed. and that'll be absolutely amazing for me and just a game changer if I could consistently get these contracts every month, because that could even make poker not my main source of income, and that's been a goal for a while. I'm a little tired of poker being my main source of income. It's very stressful, it's very tiring, and I've just been having swingy months lately. And let's just jump over here that I'm going to defend a big blind with King 9 suited. Gotta make that muted. And okay, we flopped that. Notifications. Let's turn off notifications. There we go. Sorry about that. That's the Discord. Let's keep on going though. All right. So 3 ways. Let's let that go. So yeah, if anybody wants to talk about it, everyone that's showing up, thank you for joining the live stream. I have the link in the description of this video if you want to play on Ignition, play these games. I mean, honestly, I played Ignition before I got contracts with them, so it was such an amazing fit, and I was so excited when he reached out to me. The first time was last year, I think around this time last year. Sorry guys, you got the crying baby back there. I think about this time last year I got a few contracts with them. It started about this time, and before that I still played on Ignition because I think it's the best spot. The other ones, I mean, I'm not going to bring up the names of the other ones, but just the fact that this is anonymous, I think it just makes the field pool a lot better, because all the regs and, you know, pro online players, I think, you know, the HUDs is so important for them. Again, let's 4-bet. We're just getting some action. We got ace king off. We raise the cutoff and he 4-bets, and out of position. Let's just make it. Well, this is on the bigger side, but screw it. He's so. I should just ripped it. I don't know. It's funny. This is fun because I'm so not used to getting 3-bet so often in live cash games. Let's just rip it. No, we folded. In live cash games, the player pool is so different. Sorry about the crying. How's it going, Nick? Thank you for joining. So far, I've been doing pretty good. It's been pretty action. Sorry, I lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, I think Ignition is the best poker site to be playing online. For sure, cash games, because that's all I play. I don't play tournaments, so I will not say about that. But for cash games, I like it the most. It's just, I think it's the best field, the best pool, because it's anonymous. So I think a lot more recreationals play here, and I love zone poker. So we got 2 hands here, 2 of them. We got 8-9 in the big blind, in the button. Sorry, raise 8-9 in the button. He calls, and I think a small c-bet here is fine, and he folds. All right, over here. Do we always 3-bet as a bluff? Big blind gets under the gun. I think we call sometimes, right? And I'll call. Feels a small blind out 3-bet. We flop middle pair. That's definitely nice. He bets. I'm gonna call. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Because I mean, I can imagine people. Oh, anyways, he bets here, a bigger size. I'm not going anywhere yet. I call. Turn is a 3, so we got a bottom end, but you know, 6-7 is a straight already. He checks. River brings in the flush. And yeah, I guess checking and happy to get a showdown. It's interesting. Is he betting with the flush draw on the flop, on a turn? Maybe, right? He checks back. Another man. We're good. I was just thinking, like, should I bluff here if he bets, trying to go thin for value? Is I think he's going to be betting the turn a lot if he has a flush draw. I think that's just typical. You have a flush draw, you're just going to continue to bet on the turn. So yeah, that would have been a fun spot to consider check raising with turning the second pair into a bluff when he bets the river. And yeah, anyways, if anybody wants to talk about anything, hopefully the girls are asleep now and they will be chill. The middle-aged one has been a little fussy today. All right, pocket deuces. Let's raise it up. Let's switch it for you guys. So the cutoff limped. That's always great news if you're playing a game and there's limpers. And I'm in a button. I raise it up a little bigger because there's a limper. Big blind cold calls and the limper. Hopefully there's no limp 3-bets. That's one thing I definitely do not like about live games. There's a good amount of limp 3-bets. He calls and we flop nada. And 3 ways on that board. I'm just going to check and turn a set like last time. Nope. I don't think my pocket deuces are good. Let it go. And yeah, if anyone wants to talk about anything, make sure you just click there. If anyone is joining from the Discord, thank you guys for joining. If you don't join the Discord, you could check out any of my previous long format videos. I have the link there. Super fun. Any topics? I mean, poker for the most part, lifestyle, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll try to reply and play because I am super rusty with this. Okay, we are in early position, Jack 10 suited, definitely good enough to raise. And a flat caller, and okay. I'm going to check you out of position. In live cash games, I have a checking range out of position. So now we turn a 10. That's definitely nice. I guess I could bet here. I mean, probably my 10 is good for the most part. Yeah, let's just bet. And checking is fine too. Interesting if he raises. He calls. The river's an 8. That's not what I was hoping for. Now I'm going to check, because that did bring in a backdoor flush. And if he bets, I'm not loving it. I don't know if I'm going to fold. Let's see the size. I think he's going to be floating a lot when I bet once. Just thinking I'm stabbing at it. It definitely could be a backdoor flush. That would make a lot of sense as well, but I'm not going to go anywhere. Ace 10. That is good as well. That is good as well. All right, let's top off over here. And weird spot here. Weird, I mean, what is this? This guy limped in the button. He limped in the button. Then this guy raised and I flatted. And let's just play it. Let's play it because I don't know what's going on. Sounds like fun. And we flopped top pair that I'm not happy with, honestly. Because limp 3 bets, as I told you. I hate limp 3 bets. And another weird ass hand. I get 3 bet, but like the minimum, and I have ace 10 suited. So I'm going to call. And we flop a gut shot. And backdoors. I'm going to let go to 8-7. He checks back. Now ace, I think checking here is fine. Let him stab at it. I mean, he 3-bet me. He checks again. Should I induce? Let's induce. Let's bet really small. Because this sounds like he's trying to get the showdown. Let's do some stupid bet. 75. He calls. I don't know what that was. Sorry guys, now let me catch up. What's up? Any talk? Yeah, Ryan. I don't know. I mean, does he automatically do it on ignition? That's how I usually have it set. I'm playing ignition a while. I remember before, maybe they didn't have it. But maybe they do now. But anyways, we're here with pocket jacks. I'm 3-betting under the gun. Maybe on a little on the bigger side. Trying to go quick. And he 5-bets me under the gun. So I think I'm calling. Like this spot's in live, I just fold. But online, I'm going to call in position. This flop a jack. All right. Really not loving this spot. I mean, you can still have ace king. Really not loving this spot, but we got backdoors. Let's just hope he call once. Turn is not one of those. And he's gonna rip it, isn't he? And I'm really not gonna love it. I mean, what are we beating? Ace king. Is ace king always ripping it here? He does rip it. Ay. Is this always aces, kings, queens? I don't know, guys. Man, net for folding here against a 4-bet? Probably. Well, I was going to click it. I timed out, but I was thinking about clicking it. I don't know about that. Anyways, let's... Like, live, I would mostly just 4-bet. Like, I got to get comfortable with live game, with online. Anyways, here, I defended a big blind against a small blind. I just called, and flop was 9-9-3. He bets. I called, turns to 7. I'm not going anywhere. There was a 6. And, yeah, he checks. Do I ever go for value here? I don't think I'm a little too thin. Oh, wow. And he didn't bet. I thought I was going for a check raise. He runnered a straight against our pocket eights. And when he got there, he didn't bet. That was definitely interesting. I am just playing. Okay, let me catch up with all of these. Ignition topic, strictly poker. You're gonna throw in some of the live dealer games today. I mean, last times I had contract. They wanted me to make do casino games. I think for this contract, they straight up are trying to promote poker. So I think for now, I'm just playing poker that I'm happy with. I mean, it's fun, but I don't play casino games. I don't play blackjack. I don't play any of that. So I think this is just focused on poker that I'm very happy with. Like I'll play slots and like if it's not my money, I'll play it. But yeah, I'm happy with it straight up in poker, and I think that is what it is for this contract, for what I understood. And yeah. How many tables? I'm playing 2 tables, but they are both zone. They're zones, so it's pretty quick. And over here, we defend the big blind with king, and we flop the nut flush draw. It's under the gun, though. So I don't know how often you check raise on such a good board for under the gun. So I'm just going to call. And we turn the nuts. So easy. This is spots in live cash games I'd be leading a lot, because they check back a lot like that. So they always put you on a flush draw, so let's try to get value. And let's overbet. I think you'd be checking a lot of time on a turn with the plans on calling a river bet. And maybe if I bet really big, it looks bluffy. Nope. And yeah, well, a big part now that this is, I'm really excited about having this contract this month, because I'll be able to not play as much live. I'm still play a bunch. I think what I'm going to do next month is I'm going to try to play 5 days, 8 hours. That's still a bunch. It's 40. It's a full-time job. But before I was playing 6 days. So I'm going to bring that down, and I'm going to use the extra day to live stream, and as well to study more. I need to do that. I'm going to defend a 3-bet with 8-7 suited, and we flop the bottom end of a straight dog. That's very nice. So I'm going to call a bet. And we got a backdoor flush draw. So hopefully he just checks back. Ooh, wow. So now we got a flush draw and a straight draw. Is this a good candidate to check raise? I think it's pretty cool, right? It's a shitty spot for like on ace turn. Let's check raise. I'm not sure about this, but I mean, you're gonna check raise some damn hand, like a flush draw and a straight draw. It's good enough, right? And this looks super strong on an ace high board. When an ace comes on the turn, check raising, because I'd be doing that with, and he folds. Let's go. First bluff gets through. Is I'd be doing that with 10-9, pocket 10s, pocket 9s, pocket 4s, because they're always gonna bet the ace. So if I had a nutted hand, I'm gonna check and go for a check raise. So I think that was definitely a good spot, and it worked. So let's go. I'm explaining what zone is. Zone poker is a format on Ignition where whenever you fold, it takes you to a new table. So it's not like the regular games. When you fold, you gotta wait for the whole hand to get through, and then the hand has to play through for you to play another hand. In zone poker, you fold, it's the next hand. I think on other sites, I don't know what it's called on other sites, but yeah, it's like that. So it's really fast paced. You're always playing a hand. So 2 is plenty for me. I actually think 2 is the max. And how long have I been playing poker? I've been live, so I'll tell you right after this hand that we got king 10 suited, and that is it. So right after COVID, so it must have been about 2.5 years ago that I started playing poker seriously. I decided to really try to make a living off of it. It was about 2.5 years ago. I used to play poker, but just, fucking around. I thought about I want to do it for a living, a possibility. Anyways, we defend a big blind with pocket 8s, and that's the flop. So I think we just let it go against a bet, maybe a tiny bet, because that's a tiny bet. And we've been pretty good turning sets today, so nope. We get a backdoor. We got not backdoor. We got a flush draw too. He checks. River is a 6. And even though he checks, I think there could be plenty of times I'm not good. But let's just take a minute to make him thinking that we're considering maybe betting. We could have an ace. But yeah, I'm still not loving it. I definitely think aces could be checking that turn. Do I check raise though? He checks? Oh, pocket jacks. Very cool spots. I'm trying to find more spots to like be aggressive. Like maybe if I think they're going thin for value. Like just trying to be aggressive there. So yeah, sorry. About 2.5 years, I decided to play poker professionally because I didn't have a job. It was kind of this perfect situation that it was post-COVID and I didn't have a job. We just had some saved up money. We just moved to San Diego and it was like, I got this bankroll. It wasn't too much. Let's just try. So I was going to try to do it. And if I lost my bankroll, I was just going to get a job. That back then was bartending and work bartending events. And thankfully, I ran pretty well at the beginning. And yeah, that's that. 2.5 years later, we're still here. So over here, we defended big blind with 8-9 suited when early position, under the gun raises, and a bunch of people call. And we flopped top pair, but it checked around, and now the turn is a 10. Ooh, thank you guys. Appreciate everyone being pretty active today on the stream. Over here, he checked around to, again, river's a 6. And yeah, not that interesting with spot. If he bets, I'm just happy to get the showdown. And we are good. And let's do a more interesting one. Pocket queens in a big blind. We're going to 3-bet this. We made on the bigger side, so we're going to 3-bet on the bigger side. 4x out of position. Checking up on the... Oh, he calls. Okay. I mean, at least we have a queen of diamonds. I'm going to put out a small c-bet. I think is in due. He raises. So can it just be raising here with the ace of diamonds? Because wouldn't he slow play here? Like, wouldn't he slow play here if he had the nut flush? Wouldn't he slow play? But how many ace X he could just have the ace of diamonds? Oh, fuck. God. Maybe that saved me. I was going to call. I forget how fast zone poker is. God damn it. I was thinking I had a time bank. Well, at least that wasn't a snap call. That was not the easy spot. But I was planning on calling there. Because I didn't think the nut flush was going to fast play there. So it did really just look like ace of diamonds. But we ran out of time. So maybe it saved us some money. I guess if I think it's ace of diamonds, might as well jam. But yeah, I was going to call. And that didn't work out. What type of contract is it? So this is, I got a month contract. So basically it's just a set deal that I do X amount of content. For this one, it's I'm doing 4 live streams this month of August. I'm doing 4 live streams. I turn those 4 live streams into long format YouTube videos where it's just the highlights of the session. And then individual hands, I turn them into reels. And then I promote a little bit on Instagram stories. And that is it. It's a good amount. That is it. Anyways, we raised in the cutoff. And he, small blind, I'm going to check this one back. So I think it's a small blind, it's a little more capped range. Yeah, just another reel of me not knowing how to play online. All right, here I got checked 3 times, and yeah, just check them. I have full now. So you can maybe run the river betting. All right, let's move over here. Ace queen off. Definitely good to 3-bet, right? Against early position. There's no flat calling here. We're not flat calling, kind of like in live games that we flat call sometimes. 4 bets again. God damn it. I think now it's just a fold, right? Yeah. Just let it go. Or maybe ace queen off is the 5-bet rip bluff candidate. But honestly, I do better. Have a Luxy one. Yeah, I never go to Sikwan, man. I just love Hamul, and I maybe share in the future. This July was one of my worst months ever playing. It's just pretty brutal, but I ran so good in promotions. I got 3-bet here against a small blind. I think this one I can let it go. I ran so stupid good in promotions. I'm thinking about doing a video about it. That could be kind of fun. Just how much you can make in promotions playing poker. Um, Thanks, man. Yeah, everyone here, if you want to see more content, make sure you subscribe. Thank you, Poker King, for saying that yourself. Appreciate the help. Um, yeah, just to give you an idea, I won $1,500 in Best Buy. Did I raise this? Let's raise. I'm not sure. I won $1,500 in Best Buy gift cards last month. Last month. That's how I got a webcam here. I bought a I bought a few. I haven't even spent 500 of it, and I just bought a bunch of things. So yeah, and that's apart from actual money. Not having this in. Oh, I guess I don't think I can. I think I have to have a software to do the big blinds. And honestly, I'm not, I don't mind it. There's a few things, yeah, I definitely would like if you could do that on Ignition. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised that the casino doesn't make money off of me. I mean, I like at least last month for sure. Because I mean, I win like if you put in the hours, like it adds up, especially like the Wednesday. I usually average at least once a Wednesday, that's 4 or 5 times a month, 100 minimum. Let's say 500 plus the 400 they give you a month, that's already $900. So I usually at least always make over 1,000 in promotions. That's amazing when you're playing, you don't have any consistent income. Just knowing that no matter what happens, you'll probably make like $1,000 in promotions. And anyways, here we got two hands. We got ace queen off and under the gun. We're gonna raise it up, and we got king queen off. And everybody folds in the first one, and in the second one, a small blind cold calls. And again, 3-bets. And I think I gotta fold these. I keep on having like these in between hands, but I don't think king queen off in early position does great against some big blind 3-bet. That's a lot more polarized than the small blind. So yeah, I'm calling with the suited. I think I let go to offsuit. We had an amazing start, but I think we're down. Hey, thanks, man. Sorry if I say your name wrong. So heal. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys, everyone that's here. That deuces and under the gun, I think is a full. Appreciate everyone that's here that watches my content, watches the videos. I really appreciate the support. Little by little things. I mean, it's off of third parties that makes making content worth it, at least for me right now. But anyways, let's just jump to this one. I raised the button with 5-7 7-5 suited. I flop nothing, but that's definitely a decent board for me, so I'm put out a small C bet. Over here we defend the big line with pocket sixes, and we flop. That's the flop, but we got a 6 of diamonds. Oh, I didn't check, my bad. He calls, and I think we bet on a bigger side now and just try to get all the random. You need the big blind. You could have a bunch of random hands. So I didn't turn anything, but I think he's calling the flop a bunch. So let's just stab at it one more time. Over here, we turn a flush with a 6, though. Let's see if he folds. He bets over here. He calls. Ace on the river. Ooh. If there's ever a river to bluff on, it's definitely this one, right? Let's go for it. I don't need to bet too big, right? Let's do 2/3 pot. Let's go for it. I'm planning on it, but if he had a king, now he's definitely not loving it. Let's go. Triple barrel gets through. Oh, rejoin hand. 2 for 2 in bluffs. Feels good. All right, over here, we turn the flush. He bets again the river. I mean, this is interesting because he checks back the flop. Wouldn't he bet the turn? Wouldn't he bet the flop if he had a good diamond? That's what's getting me suspicious here. I think it would be bet the flop if he had a good diamond. But he did. He did have a good diamond and he checked it. So, yeah. Here call's not working out, but the bluffs are, so at least topping off over here. So I am playing on Ignition Casino right now, that I got the contract with. So I'll say that again. I got the link in the description of this video if you want to play. They've got a lot of good promotions when you make an account that I should know. I will know for next live stream and when I promote it online. But you know, you get a bonus when you get started. If you click the link, it'll show you everything, and as well you support, because this month, this is a monthly contract, and if things go well, they will renew me, and it's a game changer if I could get this contract every month. It basically could make poker not my main source of income, and that's been a goal for a while. I'm very tired and a little burnt out from having poker as my main source of income. It was fun for a while, but I'm definitely trying to make it that other ways, content and just doing other things, so I don't have to rely so much on poker. So if you guys click the link and you make an account through the link, it supports me a bunch, because the more people that use that link, the more likely I get renewed with my contract. So I appreciate it if you guys click that link. And now we're going to defend a big blind with 7-8 suited, and we flop bottom pair but 3 ways. So I'm just going to check. Over here, do I defend the big blind against a small blind with king 7 off? I don't know. I'll just let it go. I'm not sure. I may be sorry about. I don't know if you could hear the crying babies, but just in case you do, sorry about that. Open. And not too much going on now with the 7-8. I'm still playing the 7-8 hand, but at least we had a good turn. Turn was a king, so less likely someone has a king. There was a 9, so now I'm just happy to get the showdown. Interesting if someone bets. I definitely think someone could be betting down the river with a queen, though. But I'm just hoping this guy, and we're not good against pocket tens. All right, we're going to be 3-betting over here with our ace queen off, unless someone here 3-bets. Is ace queen off a 4-bet when there's a raise and a 3-bet? Thankfully, we don't have to think about that. They're going to fold it to us. I don't know if they watch this stream. I appreciate it. But anyway, oh, sorry, we're here. We flop top pair, queen kicker, so pretty good. We got a queen that when we 3-bet pre-flop against early position. Put out a small c-bet. I mean, yeah, quarter pot, that's fine, right? We get raised again. What are these raises? What are these raises, man? Second time in a row. I'm not folding. I'm not going to time bank again. Don't worry, guys. Not loving it, though. But, I mean, turns a 10. That gives us a gut shot now to go with our queen. I mean, his main bluff that I was thinking is like king, queen of diamonds. That brings it a straight. And what is this ever a bluff, man? Oh, sorry, you're gonna have king, queen of diamonds, other queen of diamonds. Oh, man, I don't know when these nitty fold. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like, that looks super damn strong when you 3-bet pre-flop on an ace high board and just get raised. And I have the queen of diamonds, so less likely he has. I don't know. That may be nitty. Thanks, James. But yeah, I mean, they see how I do by the clicks on the. Anyways, we defended over here against the small blind with ace 10, and he checks again, and I think I'm happy to get the showdown. My ace high may very likely be good, right? And we got a bad to good rivers, and we river a 10. Now we need jack is a straight. And he's been just checking. So it seemed like he was happy to get the showdown, and now he bets. So, yeah, just seems like value. If he was planning on bluffing, I think he'd do it sooner. So I will just let it go. What else? What else? What else? All right. Over here, raising the button with ace 8 off. And they fold. At least we got good content, because I think I'm down. Purpose of this anyways isn't to make a profit. I mean, I would love to, of course. But if I had to pick between winning and having good content, the goal is having good content. We raise over here with pocket tens, and he just has $10, and I'm going to check. He bets. I'm not going anywhere. It's really about 25. What is that? And we turn a set again. It's not easy to turn sets. So the fact that we turn a set twice. And interesting. I'm going to check because it looked pretty weak. And hopefully he has a king and I could check raise and rip it. He just checks back. It just didn't seem like a spot that he had anything. If he had a king, I think he's betting. And a queen, I think, is betting. So it just seemed like something below the queen that's not going to call a bet. But if you rivered a king, I could check raise. I don't know about that spot. That was a thought in the moment at least. But yeah, 2 times turning a set. It's always nice. Thank you everyone for joining. This will be going on. Usually it's going to be on Sundays. I just wanted to do the first one on the first so I could get started making content. But usually on Sundays I'm going to be doing a live stream. And I think the goal is 7 p.m. Again, I didn't have anything set up. I got the new webcam and I hadn't live streaming forever, so I wanted to make sure the mic was working and I had everything set up. So yeah, I ended up pushing it to 8 because I didn't have time to get all that ready by 7. So, but anyways, next week's it's going to be so much smoother. Everything's set up to go. So it's going to be at 7 on Sundays for the next, not this Sunday though, because I'm doing it today. But sorry, next week it's going to be on Sundays. And I'm going to be making content out of that. So I'm going to have a little more reels coming. This is an interesting spot. I raise a small blind, big blind, 3 bets. And I think this is probably defend, and I'm going to do it. And we have a horrendous flop. So when he bets, I'm going to let it go. Is there 9 max zone poker? Huh, let me check. I just fold it. Nope, it's all 6 max. All the zone poker 6 max is definitely the most popular. Yeah, there's 9 max, but in the regular games. All right, let's top off over here. Not too much going on. How 42 minutes in. Let's go. Stream has to be at least an hour, so you guys are stuck with me. If you're enjoying it for at least 18 more minutes. And then I'm going to get, what am I going to do now? I'm going to get to work. Because usually I work till midnight. Well, no, sorry. I play till like 11:30 by the time I get home. So I'll probably be working for another 9 to a couple hours. Catching up on content for the vlog, the reels, and this. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty busy month for me. Oh, sorry guys. Here's the nails. They're not that pretty though. Yeah, it's weird. Eh? All of my content is my hands. My hands are the main focus. But it's fun. And I did honestly, like this worked out really well because I did want to make, because you know, I like to make diversity. Do I call a 3-bet here? Guys, I don't know. Do I call a 3-bet under the gun against a next raise? He made it bigger too. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go. If I'm not sure, I'm going to go for the looser route just because we're on a live stream. And on that flop, I'm going to fold. If not sure, yeah, just go on the aggressive loose route. We got another hand, so definitely this one. We're going to bet and call 3-bet or 3-bet our stops. Because it's suited. So I know that. I know the suited versions of Broadways we definitely call 3-bets with. But yeah, it's going to be a super busy month for me, so I'm really excited. And yeah, but home, main big focus for me this month too is working on my game. I've definitely not been putting enough time studying. And I think when you run bad and you're on downswings, you really put focus on improving your game. And let's 3-bet this pretty little one against cutoffs raise. I mean, I think there could be flat ranges in the button, but it's more fun 3-betting. So let's 3-bet. And hopefully we don't get 4-bet again. Because I think, okay, folks, I think we're like 3 for 3 3-betting and someone 4-bets us. And they have been working out for us. Good enough to raise. Yeety. Nobody folds. And yeah, I do miss playing online. I think I was saying that I kind of lost track. I wanted to make content playing online. So this just worked out so well. Because as well, like part of the contract is me making it, but like this is all uploaded on my account. So I make content anyways. You know what I mean? Like I would be making videos. Like if I wasn't uploading a short, that's gonna be me playing this. I'd be uploading another short. So it's kind of work, but it's work that I'm doing anyways. So it's just amazing, you know that. So it's kind of that idea that yeah, like a lot of it is extra work, but it's not really the shorts. The extra work is just the live stream and well, I wouldn't even say the live stream because the shorts I make, I have to film. So a big part of making the shorts is doing the live stream right now. So really the only extra work that I'm doing right now is the long format videos on Ignition, because now the goal, if I hit my goal, because I want to still be uploading once a week my long format videos and have to upload once a week these. So I'll be up at 2 videos a week. That is the goal, because I don't want to have 2 Ignitions in a row, because you know I think most people come to watch my videos. My YouTube is to see the live, so I don't want to saturate by making a bunch of online in a row. So I really want to make sure for every online video I upload a live one. And here we are with Ace King off. Very pretty flop. Let's just do half pot. The pot's so small. Hopefully it doesn't have a 3. And we have a King of Hearts. It's very nice. And he folds. So yeah, it's going to be a busy content week and still a lot of playing. And I'm going to drop it down to, oh wow, look at this. Okay, don't do it. Don't fold. Let's go. Imagine you're trying to get aces and they fold to you. 3-bet. Let's just get it in. Big blind 3-bets us. And I think you have a calling range against a big blind 3-bet because it's so polarized. So I'm going to call here. Let's go. I do think on the small might not be, but against the big blind, now he checks. Going to be tricky. Now he checks. Let's bet. On the bigger side now he checks twice. Especially in a big blind, I mean, I think it's a lot more polarized, so I don't think he has too many 9s. He folds. Over here, I don't know. I'm under the gun, but there's a flat call in between, so I used to a lot more incentivized to 4-bet. Yeah, I got to get myself on top of these spots. I really don't know. Like, I'm so used to live games. That these 3-bet pots. Usually I'm the one. Well, in 2-5 a little more, but I just don't get 3-bet that often. And yeah, this is So yeah, don't be watching this to learn how to play. But I want to. That's a big thing I want to study. I mean, my main focus studying is in learning like live spots. But I mean, just GTO, just knowing how to play in general. Anyways, over here, we got 2 hands. We got pocket 8s and a 3-bet is in the button. And the first we're going to call. Not the flop we we're hoping for. Going to check. 4-bet. Should just ripped it, maybe. He checks back, turns a jack. Well, we got another chance to play 3-bet pot. He checks again, and now I think he has a pocket pair better than ours. Well, no, 9-10s he checks, and we're good. Oh, never mind. All right, over here. We're gonna defend. I don't think 4-betting here makes that much sense. And ooh, okay. Now, look at that. We got we got a flush draw and a gut shot. But do we have a check raise here on a board that's way better for him? He bets big, so maybe not. I'm gonna call here, just because maybe if it's on a lower board, that's better for me. So I'm just gonna call. Just a jack, 5. Ugh. All right, just give me a price, dude. Don't rip it. Give me a price to call, and I'll donk the river. Nice. He gave me a price. I mean, when he bets again, he bet pretty big on a flop. I'm just gonna call and donk rivers. Hopefully it's a jack with diamonds. 3. Ugh. Chips. I'm not donking here. And he rips it. Yeah, can we add chips, please? These 3-bet pots have not been working out for us. I don't know what I'm down, but definitely. Why can't I buy chips? That's weird. It's not letting me buy chips. Alright, we're forced to play short stack. We got 9 more minutes. I don't know why it's not letting me buy chips. I definitely have money to buy chips. I'm not running that bad. But let's play some short stack poker on one of these. Let's do it. We get stacked, or we're gonna get back to over 25. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you got it for a bet here. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Over here, bottom pair. He raised. I call a big line. I'm calling. There's a 5. Yeah. There we go. I decided to take an aggressive route. And probably he may be 3 betting lighter because there's a call in between. So maybe. All right. In a game that went out a short stack out of force, we got pocket queens and a big line. And let's go. They almost folded, but they did raise, so we're going to 3-bet. They made it on a bigger side of $1. Let's go. $3. Just rip it in. You're pretty short. Let's just. He calls. I mean, I guess a good chunk of the time is always going to be an ace or a king. Let's put out a c-bet. He calls. Turns 8. He checks. I check. There's a 7. And for $2, I'm not folding for $2. You could take my money. Oh, that was thin. That was some thin value there with the 8. That was definitely some thin value. All right, I'll take it. We're doing great on this table. The other ones were just getting crushed where we're the short stack. Let's just rip it. Let's play some power poker, ripping it or folding. I mean, if I 3-bet, I guess it's, well, no, I guess not. It's still plenty. Because if I 3-bet, it's like 125, so I don't have to rip it all in. Never mind. I definitely am very tempted to just rip it. Good thing now, if someone 3-bets, it's very easy rip with ace queen suited. So kind of fun side of having a short stack, it makes poker easier. Yeah, dude, let's get all in. I'm a short stack. And maybe people think I don't know how good I'm playing, but may think I'm playing even worse because I'm a short stack. They probably never think someone with a short stack is a okay player. And if anyone's joined that I haven't mentioned before, I got the link in the description if you want to play on Ignition. It's my favorite site. I was playing before. I got a contract with them because I think it's the softest pool because it's all anonymous, so people can't keep track of your stats. They can't have HUDs. So I definitely think that incentivizes, professional grinders to go to other sites. And I'll leave the link in the description as well. You support me because this is a contract I have with them, and they said they're open to renewal. And that just depends on how good this goes, how many people click on the link, and how many people make an account through the link. So I really appreciate the support. And we are down to our last 5 minutes. We have a short stack over here. If you just joined This is not a choice. This button got stuck. That's weird. Doesn't happen often, and I don't want to open a new one because I'm done in 5 minutes and I'll have to reset it to look pretty. So it could be fun. Let's play some short stack poker. It's a whole other vibe. And pocket queens with the short stack. Hopefully someone 3-bets and we just rip it and see a run out. Let's go. Should I think about it? I'll just rip it quick. Let's think about it for a minute. Boop. Let's go. You know, it's not worst case scenario either way. Pocket jacks. No jack. No jack. Let's go. All right, we're getting closer to have a decent stack. That's $16. And ace 10. I think this is a 3-bet, right? With calls in between two. So let's 3-bet. Quick math, $3. I guess that does make it a little harder that I'm doing money compared to two blinds to calculate. He calls with that behind. We just flop the world. Let's check. I mean, he has $1 behind. So whatever. Let's check and help him catch up. And we just turn a flush. So let's bet 50. He has $1. So let's bet 75 cents. No, let's bet 50 cents, right? Trying to crawl him in. He folds. Nice. Well, we didn't turn the nuts because there were straight flushes there, but you know. All right. We didn't have to add on. We're almost back to 100 big blinds. We were at 8 at a point, so we're grinding our way back without having to add on. Who knows if I would have made more with the pocket queens against the jacks? Maybe. We never know. I mean, sometimes with the jacks, they may just fold to a 4-bet and not call like I did. I don't know. That's an interesting spot. Is pocket jacks folding to a 4-bet against early position? I don't know. All right, well, now we have jacks. And we are indeed going to 3-bet. And hopefully we don't get 4-bet again. Because it is under the gun. Flat caller. Now if he rips it, I may just yeet it. Okay, he calls. Decent flop because I think he's 4-betting all day with queens, kings, and jack. So, put on c-bet. I'm going to need to make it too big. So make it $2. Like, I think I'm usually always good here. He calls. He folds. Turns to 6. And I'm just going to overbet rip it. Because this is so many times pocket pairs. And, well, do I have to overbet rip it? Let's overbet rip it. If he has an overput to the board, I don't think he's folding. But maybe I could have went smaller and smaller. Just kind of worried that an overcard comes out. He calls pocket nines. Let's go! And we are no longer a short stack. We now have 40. Went from $8 to $40 pretty quickly. So we didn't even have that on. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's... I think I'm doing okay. I mean, for sure, there's some spots that maybe I would have thought a different outcome decision if I wasn't streaming. But I think it's just the most entertaining for the live stream since it's a lot more hands going on. And yeah, that was a nice hand. He did have pocket nines. That's the kind of downside of flat calling the 3-bet. You're so capped, and so many times it's pocket pairs. Pocket pairs that isn't good enough to 4-bet, but doesn't feel feels a little too tight to fold. And that was pocket nines, and he did call my overbet, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we turn, we flop, we raise here. Raise in the position with king 10 suited. We flop middle pair, ace high board against the big blind, so I'll put out a small c-bet. He calls, turn is to 8, so I'm just going to check back. There was a 4. Not loving that turn, because if he's ever, that brings in a lot of stuff. Like, what's the bluffs if he bets here? I'd be calling a lot. Oh, wow, that's a big overbet. Yeah. Maybe if it was just a break turn that the straight draws miss, but that brings it in. That brings in 2 pairs too that he probably knows is good since I checked back to flop. Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't take it that you're saying I'm playing bad. I'm just thinking like, you know, because it's the time's so limited as well. It's not even that you play a lot of hands. Like there's 10 seconds, and so different live and on pop doing the stream. So yeah, but I've tried doing the regular ones on stream, and basically to make it entertaining, I would have to have more tables going on, and it's more of a hassle having more tables for the stream because I have to be jumping more tables around. So I just anyways, here let's jump. We got pocket queens against the small blind. I'm gonna put out. Do I put big here? I don't know. I think just betting small is never the worst. He called. I mean, a deuce I think is irrelevant because, I mean, he called from the small blind. He calls again, and I'm gonna overbet, make it look like I have a 6, but I don't. Hopefully, it doesn't rip it. He calls. Let's go. That overbet working out, and almost a snap call. Let's go. I don't know if those are proper bet sizes, but this session's ending really well. Let's go. I don't know what he had. If he just called me with ace high or had a worse pocket pair, but I'll take that. Pocket 4 is in the button. Maybe check back sometimes here. Let's check back this time. He checks. And now just happy to get the showdown. I check. Anyways, sorry, I kind of zoned out there for a second. Let's sit out until, well, let's play 5 more minutes. It did take me a little bit to get started, right? So, things are turning around very well because this one over here, we were at $8 and I couldn't top off, and we're up to 37. And over here, we're at 50. So I don't know. I think I'm up now. I think. It's definitely nice. But a few more minutes though, so let's not celebrate anytime soon. In certain position, we're gonna let this go. Let's play till 1 because we're an hour in the stream, but it took me a little bit to get going. Let's play a little longer and play our pocket 5s in the button. I love that queen spot because I think it's a fun spot to bet polarized when you're not. Especially in a spot, I mean, it can even bet bigger. I mean, no, I'm just getting greedy now. I think for the most part, a queen at 8 is going to check raise the flop a lot, and maybe then the turn. Maybe not the turn once it pairs. I'm not worried about a flush draw, but the flop a lot. I think if he rips it, we could just fold anyways. I don't think that's a spot that gets bluffed that often because I'm the button, I have plenty of 8s. And yeah, I'll say it for the last time because I think I said it plenty of times, but it's important because that's the main goal of this campaign. I got the link in the bio if you want to play. As you see, the games are pretty good. I mean, I'm playing 25 no limit, so I don't know how harder they get as you go up, but I see these games, they seem super chill and zone. There's a bunch of limping, a bunch of just weird plays, folding there into 3-bet. So it seems like pretty good games. So if you want to play, join in on the fun. I'll leave the link in the bio. And you can play at the same time as me because I am here on Sundays. Hopefully, I mean, I don't delay. Oh, let's just jump into this one because I flop a flush draw in the big blind when early position raises. I don't delay my, oh, I do actually, don't I? I think I delay it. I forgot. I just had it set from the last time I had it. So we flop a flush draw. He bets. I'm calling pretty straight up. We turn a flush. Nope. We turn a 7 though. So that may give us more outs if he has ace. Now if we hit a 7 or if we hit a jack, we are good. He bets a pretty big. And yeah, double flush draw board. I think I'm going to call pretty light. So let's just call, and we do not river, but the backdoor flush comes in. I was hoping for a 7. That would have been such a fun river. And just donking. Not enough donk, ace queen. Yeah, I'm not trying to get... I wonder if I just donked it. Yeah, because I don't think that the ace is going to go 3 for value that often. All right, now in a small blind with ace queen suited. under the gun raises. We are going to 3-bet. We had pocket sevens over here. That's pretty, but the flop is pretty horrendous. So anyways, let's focus on this one that we're 3-betting to 375. And he folds. And we get a double, and they fold. I'll take it. He checked back on this flop. But yeah, I think it'll be delay betting plenty of better hands. And it just does seem a lot more like value, because that sets a good board for him to be bluffing on. So I think if he had complete air, he'd be just betting a lot on the flop. So the check on the flop and a bet on the turn, I do think it looks almost, it would be not like strong. All right, we started strong with a pocket threes. Let's end strong with them, and we'll call it after that. Let's see if we could flop. I'm going to sit out on a big blind. Ah, didn't even give us a chance. I'll just fold it. Anyways, we're going to sit out on a big blind because we are over an hour and 5 minutes to kind of compensate for the time it took me to set it up while we're doing it. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Definitely, I think was a pretty nice outcome. More than last time, but you know, of course, you know, last time I streamed was at the end of last year, so more subscribers since then. Actually, a good chunk more. I don't remember how much I had, but maybe half. And that is it. Thank you all. Okay, we can look really quick. Let me see if I could see how we did. Sometimes it just is late. So it happened before that it shows like I'm down when I'm actually not. Let's see. Patience. See, like I'm not sure about this. Money in, money out. Yeah. I don't understand that. Let's see let's see. Let me see something. Look. So money in. You guys can't see anything that you're not supposed to, right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's fine. Oh, sorry. Account. Poker, 24 hours. So I'm pretty sure I'm not down, right? Takes me a little bit to understand this. So I'm up 30. Cast out. Yeah, this would make sense. Maybe I'm up like 40 bucks. That would make sense, right? Because I didn't add any money on this one. So 51, that is $37 profit. Basically, right? Because 25, 50. No, that is not correct. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm up. I don't know why when I look through these, I don't completely understand it. Because yeah, this is just all the adding on and adding on and adding on. Anyways, I'll figure that out for next time. I could explain better what I'm in or what I'm up. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll be doing this. Next one will be on Sunday. I got my calendar back here. Sunday the 11th. That is next week, next Sunday. And make sure you catch on. This video will be up on Wednesday next week. So if you want to see the highlights of this, it'll be up on Wednesday. Thank you all for showing the support and showing up. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And there was a pretty much decent amount of action. There's a few fun spots. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And I didn't make too many mistakes. I mean, I'm so not comfortable with online. It's such a different beast compared to live. So it's definitely a lot of fun getting out of my comfort zone and playing these games. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week. Let me stop.